recovered a handgun from the suspect. The suspect fired multiple shots. There's multiple victims. It's unfortunate I have to report that we have 3 deceased victims right now who are all believed to be students.
Today I am announcing charges against the shooter's parents, Jennifer and James Crumbley. James Crumbley is charged with 4 counts of involuntary manslaughter. Jennifer Crumbley is also charged with 4 counts of involuntary manslaughter.
I'm Jennifer Crumbley.
When James and Jennifer Crumbley appeared on a video call to see their son in court on Wednesday, they already knew they were likely to face charges themselves. Prosecutors say James Crumbley bought the gun used by 15-year-old Ethan as a Christmas present. His mother took him to a gun range and laughed when he was caught researching buying ammunition in class. Shortly before he opened fire, teachers found drawings on his desk depicting scenes of a mass shooting. His parents were summoned, but didn't take him home.
Reading this document, looking at it, reading the words, "help me," with a gun, blood everywhere, this doesn't just impact me as a prosecutor and a lawyer, it impacts me as a mother. The notion that a parent could read those words and also know that their son had access to a deadly weapon that they gave him is unconscionable, and I think it's criminal.
The couple face a charge of involuntary manslaughter for each of the 4 teenagers who died that day. Prosecutors say there's a mountain of evidence that their son had been planning the shooting for a long time. Questions have also been raised about whether the school should have done more.
I believe mistakes were made at a number of levels, and we're doing our best to, make sure that folks that were murdered on this tragic day get justice.
It's a measure of the nervousness in the community that during a vigil for the victims, a panic broke out in the crowd.
Stay calm! Stay calm! Stay calm! Stay calm, everyone! It's all right! It's okay!
It turned out it was caused by someone fainting. Police say the Crumbleys will face justice. They'd even issued a warrant for their arrest, believing them to have gone on the run. It is highly unusual for the parents of a suspect in a school shooting to face charges like this. But as the prosecutor said, America needs to do better to prevent these tragedies. In her words, enough is enough.
Michigan prosecutor filing charges of involuntary manslaughter against the parents of the 15-year-old student accused in a deadly school shooting. The couple scheduled to appear at an arraignment late today. At this hour, their whereabouts still unknown. James and Jennifer Crumbley, last seen on a Zoom call at their son's arraignment, each charged with 4 counts of involuntary manslaughter, 1 for each of the 4 students who died. Ethan Crumbley, now charged as an adult on multiple counts, including terrorism and murder. The prosecutor revealing chilling allegations. The now deleted Instagram post. Ethan posting this image of a weapon and the words, "Just got my new beauty today." The next day, his mother's post, Mom and Son Day, testing out his new Xmas present. The gun believed to be in his backpack during a meeting with his parents and school officials before being sent back to class the day of the attack. The prosecutor calling the parents' behavior unconscionable, but also criminal. ABC's Trevor Ault leads us off in Pontiac, Michigan.
I'm angry as a mother. I'm angry as the prosecutor.
Tonight, Oakland County, Michigan prosecutor Karen McDonald taking a rare, if not unprecedented step, charging the parents of the 15-year-old accused in the Oxford High School shooting rampage.
You are the parents of Ethan Crumbley, is that correct? Yeah, correct.
The couple last seen at their son's arraignment Wednesday. They were due to turn themselves in today. Their attorney claiming they are not on the run, but their whereabouts still aren't clear. Their son, charged as an adult, pleaded not guilty to 24 counts, including first-degree murder and terrorism.
There were a lot of things that could have been so simple to prevent.
Today, the prosecutor leveling shocking accusations, alleging on Black Friday, James Crumbley brought his son with him to buy that Sig Sauer 9mm. Prosecutors referencing these now deleted Instagram posts. One Friday from the alleged shooter's account, captioned, "Just got my new beauty today." And this post Saturday on his mother's account, captioned, "Mom and Son Day, testing out his new Christmas present."
Clearly, based on the statements of the shooter, the statements of Mom, that was his gun.
In class Monday, prosecutors say a teacher reported the suspect searching ammunition on his phone. The school reported they called the parents, but they didn't respond.
Thereafter, Jennifer Crumbley exchanged text messages about the incident with her son on that day, stating, quote, LOL, I'm not mad at you. You have to learn not to get caught.
Then the morning of the shooting, prosecutors say another teacher was alarmed by a picture drawn by the teen that included a gun, a bullet, and a person appearing shot, and the words, "The thoughts won't stop, help me, blood everywhere, my life is useless, and the world is dead." James and Jennifer Crumbley were then called to the school, told they were required to get their son counseling within 48 hours. The parents resisted taking him home.
He was returned back to class with his backpack, where we have reason to believe the gun was stored in the backpack.
Later that day, as the shooting unfolded and word spread, Jennifer Crumbley texted her son, "Ethan, don't do it." Some 15 minutes later, Jason Crumbley called 911 saying the gun was missing. He stored it unlocked in his bedroom drawer, and he thought his son may be the shooter.
It's extremely rare for parents to be charged in school shootings. Are you trying to set a new standard, or is the evidence simply overwhelming in this case?
The facts of this case are so egregious. The notion that a parent could read those words and also know that their son had access to a deadly weapon that they gave him is unconscionable, and I think it's criminal.
This prosecution is very unusual, if not unprecedented, with this set of facts. It is not going to be an easy case for prosecutors to win.
And tonight, Oxford parents now outraged at these new allegations.
I don't see how you can't. I don't see how you can't charge a parent.
Extraordinary developments today. Trevor Alt is back with us. And Trevor, we heard that allegation that the boy had the gun in his backpack during that meeting with teachers and his parents, and they never notified police about his concerning behavior. Are prosecutors looking at possible charges for school officials?
Well, with the prosecutors been very tight-lipped about any potential other charges that could be coming. She says the investigation is still ongoing. She did say today the suspect should not have been sent back to the classroom on the day of the shooting, but whether that warrants criminal charges is a very different question.
And we're thinking about the families impacted by this tragedy. Trevor, thank you.
Genesis 4 verse 12. When thou tillest the ground, it shall not henceforth yield unto thee her strength. A fugitive and a vagabond shalt thou be in the earth. And Cain said unto the Lord, my punishment is greater than I can bear. Behold, thou hast driven me out this day from the face of the earth, and from thy face shall I be hid, and I shall be a fugitive and a vagabond in the earth. And it shall come to pass that everyone that findeth me shall slay me. The Lord said unto him, therefore, whosoever slayeth Cain, vengeance shall be taken on him sevenfold. And the Lord set a mark upon Cain, lest any finding him should kill him. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Ba'akakodash. Double honor to my teachers, the apostles, the elders, and the bishops of Great Millstone. Shalom to the Yakim worldwide that are sincere and seriously doing the will of Yahweh. Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Ba'akakodash. 2 Peter chapter 1, verse 1 and 2 to you all. Fugitive. A person who has escaped from a place or is in hiding, especially to avoid arrest or persecution. If that was Jet would have been hunted like a wild dog, man. See? They would have had the hounds. You know what I mean? The best, let's call them now. The best trackers to get Jet. Just one last preset. She ain't be long. Right? Psalm 73. They are not in trouble with other men. So most of it, he ain't get a slap on the wrist. Lord, we and see. Psalm 73. And 5. They are not in trouble as other men. Neither are they plagued like other men. See?